Well, by now, you would have received your email from CFAI. I believe it went out at 10 a.m. This morning. I don't think everyone gets it right at 10. There's just simply too many. Most mail servers do it in chunks. So some of you may not have received it. You're going to get it. Or check your spam folder, because sometimes your mail filter will receive something it infrequently receives, and it says, well, I don't know what this is. I'm going to put it in spam. I'm going to summarize just the main points of the email that you got so that there's no confusion. And there were two directed audiences for this. The first audience are those candidates that originally registered for the December Level 1 exam. So you were not deferred from June. Your intention was to sign up for the December exam, and you're still sitting there. So this is the sort of the main message from the email that you got. CFAI does anticipate that some locations will be canceled. I don't think it takes much to see that. I can anticipate that as well. But I'm pretty sure there's a couple places I'm aware of that I'm pretty sure are going to be canceled. So they do anticipate that there are going to be cancellations. No sugarcoating that. December, they're also telling you straight up, it is heavily booked, which means, let's say there's a region that's not canceled but says listen, you got to limit the number of people you have in one place. Well, that's a problem. They got to get those numbers down. So this is what they're trying to do. They're concerned about the ability to seat all Level 1 candidates. Their thinking is, listen, if we can encourage you to move to 2021, great. Whoever's left in December, we may be able to accommodate them. If there's restrictions in their area, we still might be able to get away with it. So you have until October 20th to switch to 2021. There is a February window, a May window, August, and November. And if you are preparing for December, time is short. If you know now that you are not going to make it, or that you're going to make it but not the way you like to, that you might just get by or it might be tight, I encourage you to switch to February. You're buying yourself 90 days. You may as well take the time. Well, it's not quite 90 days. I think it's like 72 days. Sorry, 36, 82 days, a little under 90 days. But you may as well do it right. This is going to cost you nothing. And on the next screen, I'll show you how you can deregister and register for the February window. For those of you who are very well prepared for Level 1 and really want to stay with it, okay, it's a coin toss. You have to look at your area and determine what do you think is going to happen in your area. Worst case scenario, it gets canceled anyways and you get deferred to 2021. But at that point, many people will have made their selections. The February window may be booked, so that you may not get the test center you want for February, you may not get the date you want, or you may not even get that window. You may have to go all the way to the May window. So you got some thinking to do there. For those candidates who were deferred to December, so this is Level 1, Level 2, Level 3 that we're going to write in June, but got deferred until December. Nothing has changed for you. You still have until October 20th to switch to 2021. For Level 1, again, you got February, May, August, and November windows. Level 2, you can defer to May or August, and Level 3 is May or November. If you are deferring from December, I don't see any other reason to move away from May. I don't know why you'd wait all the way to November if you're Level 3. May as well knock it out in May. You're preparing now. Or, here's something interesting for you. You have until September 30th to switch venue. Now, this one here is a little bit confusing to me. If some locations are going to be canceled, now I'm playing the game of guessing which one's not going to be canceled. And if everyone's playing the game of guess which one's not going to be canceled, that won't become overbooked very quickly. Which is why they say with available seating. You can switch your venue to another venue that has available seating. Maybe the one in the next county over or the next province or next state over might be booked. So you have to sort of look at that. But you have until September 30th. However, you still run the risk that that location may also still be canceled. I know it's a lot of uncertainty. I don't think that CFAI means to make it more complicated for you. They're trying to make it easier for you by giving you choice. They're facing the same uncertainty that you're facing, and that we're all facing. It's you have to look at your region. You have to make an assessment whether it's going to happen or not. Then you have to look at yourself and say, even if it's going to happen, do I really want to be there? And if you're okay with all of that, then you're all set. If not, prudence sometimes says that patience wins the day, that you may want to wait another 3 months or another 6 months to write your exam. In the end, I think that if they can get the numbers down in all the different regions, that even if there are restrictions, they'll still be able to get those people through because they'll meet the indoor restrictions and the social distance requirements. And I think what they're blatantly saying up here, December is heavily booked, is that there are some areas where even if they can have the exam with restrictions, the population that will be writing is simply just too large. And at that point, you can't play favorites. You can't say, well, we're going to randomly cancel it for half of you and randomly have it for the other half. That's kind of unfair. It's either, you self-deport to 2021, or you will be deported to 2021. So there it is. These are choices you have to make. I'd already put up a video talking about level 1, that if I were a level 1 December candidate, I would feel far better writing in February because I'll be writing on the computer and I have to face level 2 and level 3 on the computer anyways. There's no getting around that. In which case, I want to see the interface at level 1 where it's easier. Level 2 and level 3 are more cognitively burdensome in terms of writing that exam. That I don't know that I want to meet a new interface at the same time. I'd rather see it at level 1. And for me, December, February, I'm indifferent. I write in February on level 1. I'm doing my August level 2. So, I'm good with that. There it is. Oh, next screen. I'm going to show you how you deregister and then re-register. So this is a sort of a very popular question. How do I change my exam date? So they've given this 3-step instruction PDF. You must first withdraw from the December exam, sign into your account, click on the CFA program tile, click the Manage Your Exam button, and select Withdraw from the exam. So here's what the screen will look like. It's the very first one, Withdraw from the exam. It says here, available until 5 days before the exam date. Ignore that. You have until October 20th. That's it. Ignore that. Click on Withdraw from the exam. Step 2, check the Confirm box and select Withdraw from the exam. And then step 3, now that you have withdrawn from the December 2020 exam, you will be able to re-register for your chosen 2021 exam at no additional cost. So this doesn't cost you anything. It costs you the 3 or 4 minutes it takes you to head to that site and get it done. Write that date on the calendar. Give yourself a Google notice, do something, don't miss that date, October 20th. If you are going to wait until October 20th to make your decision, you cannot wait until October 20th to prepare as if December was going to happen. Because you'll just be in the position where, well, I have to defer now, I waited too long. So if you're in the game for December, you've got to be in the game now. You have until October 20th to change your mind, to watch the conditions in your area. So you have time. I don't know that unless you really know now, then please go ahead. But, if you're going to just play the environment, you have until October 20th, but don't miss that date. There it is.